Hello, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Into the Void. Today we've got a match between CodeMinion and 12s on Acid Plant, the latter edition. This replay was sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of Into the Void. It is silver level. It was selected, and so it is being cast. If you're not up to date on the news of my channel, I basically am casting a second Brood War game in a week. Broadcasting a second Brood War game per week. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. And it's on Tuesday, so I moved Midweek Madness to Friday, and we're going to switch off between Into the Void and Midweek Madness every Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern on Falcon Paladin's channel. This is the Into the Void week, so here we go. In the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to be the red Zerg player, 12s. And in the top left, the blue Protoss player, it is CodeMinion from Code 98. Alright, so ZVP edition here at silver level for the Into the Void. It should be a good one here from these players. This is about learning. This is about figuring out how to be a better player. This is about figuring out how to be entertained by some weird stuff that lobby players do that are kind of keeping them in the low levels. And that's what we're here to check out. Alright, so there are really, I don't know what we're doing here. 12s went pool into hatch, into an extractor, so he has the basic concept down, and this isn't going to hurt him, what he just did here. Meanwhile, Protoss player working on double gateway opening with pylons. No cyber core yet, because the gateway's not down, but the double gas here, too. Okay, CodeMinion, we got to have a talk. You need to go to LOTV.spawningtool.com and look up build orders. Find a build order that's something you find interesting, something that you want to do. And especially make sure that it's good against Zerg, because build orders are different depending on your matchup. But basically, double Zealot opening is not that great against Zerg. Zealots are not fast enough even to catch slow Zerglings. They're not good against Roaches. They can't get across the map really fast enough to do anything to the Zerg player in the first couple minutes. So what you want to do is go one gate expand, which is basically where you go to the gateway, you go for a Nexus, and then you go for the Cyber Core. That's the general concept of it. But again, go to LOTV.spawningtool.com. Not pool, but T as in tool or Tom. And that way, you can be a little bit more efficient here. Also opening up double gas. You're going to have a lot of gas saved up. You already do. You got 200 gas and absolutely nothing you can spend it on right now because your Cyber Core is not done yet. Meanwhile, Overlord spread by 12s is pretty fantastic. I do like what we're seeing here from the Zerg player. He's got some Lings out front to defend whatever's going to come his way. However, nothing's going to come his way because these Zealots are playing base defense. Now, you wall off your front against Zerg. How you do this to where Zerglings don't kill you and wreck your house is you make your stuff here. Gateway here, pylon here, leave a little gap to get through and stick your Zealot in that gap. Unless, okay. Alright, CodeMinion, he's going for the Zealot attack right now. Now, here's the thing. Overlord scouts that for 12. Zergling scouts that for 12. The map awareness by 12s is fantastic right now. This Overlord sees it too. What does 12s do in response? Now, here's the thing. Oh, he walls off. Oh, the response from 12s. He saw it coming and he reacted accordingly. This man is leaving the silver immediately. He'll get out. He'll get out sooner rather than later, I believe. So the wall off is just genius. Just genius here. Couple spine crawlers too. The thing about Zealots is they walk so slowly, especially without the speed upgrade, that they won't really get here. They don't get here fast enough to really be a thing. All right, here we go. Zerglings fighting, Queens fighting, buying times for the spine crawlers to finish up here. Need more Zerglings. 12 Zerglings in production. You gotta get, dude, these spine crawlers are a problem. Ring around the rosy with the Queen. There we go. Look at this micro leaving the Queen, leading the Zealots on a merry chase. Oh, the transfuse. What? We seen transfuses today? Oh, the Queen does die, but she did her work. She bought enough time for these Lings to get out and save the day. And it was a hold. It was a hold by 12s. Nicely done, 12s. Lost a Queen in the process, but killed a lot of Zealots. Resources lost 600 by CodeMinion and 730 by 12s. It's 28 to 28 Harvesters. A bit of a Ling counterattack attempt happening here, but there are enough Stalkers. Why are you long distance mining, CodeMinion? That's very confusing. Oh, the Zerglings. Are they getting that surround? Oh, they're getting a surround. Zealot needs to help right now. Really needs to help a lot. Zerglings actually kind of killing themselves by going after the probes, but I don't think they have won that fight anyway. A lot of deadlings. A lot of deadlings. There are 22 dead Zerglings. More Zerglings coming up. Okay, this is just a bad rally. If you didn't win the fight with 20 Zerglings or 15, you're not gonna win it with 4. Pro tip from the Falcon Paladin. Don't just lose units unnecessarily. I understand you made the lings and you feel like you have to use them, but you don't. You don't have to just throw them away. Don't throw their lives away. Their little Zergling lives. Their little Zergling lives have meaning and purpose. Such purpose. Alright, so walling off here is 12s. I don't know. This is a great strategy. See, the thing about Zerg is, and the hard thing about Zerg, is you don't really want to make defenses and make units until you have to. You don't want to make them until you're ready to attack. You don't want to make them until you're ready and need to defend. If you just sit here with static defense, these could be 2 drones, and I understand that 2 drones just sounds like 2 drones, but 2 drones can help you immensely through to the mid-game. Now, can you see this? Yeah, you're aware of the expansion coming up, so you need to expand yourself. You want to be 1 base up on your Protoss opponent. As soon as you see that Nexus going down, go for the 3rd base. Spore Crawler, then another Spore. So he's worried a lot about Stargate when it's a Robo Facility opening here from CodeMinion and a Twilight Council. So this is not going to help you that much. 1 Spore Crawler for Dark Templar detection is fine. But that many Spore Crawlers is, again, just a little bit of overkill here, 12s. I do like that he's going for a lair. That's beautiful. I do like that there's a tiny bit of creep spread connecting the main base from the natural base, but he needs to continue to spread creep even further. The Overlords are doing their job. The Overlords are in positions to see where the Protoss army is moving out at all times. I like this. But creep spread is the most important way to tell when an army is coming. It can actually slow down an attack that's coming your way, right? If there's creep spread all the way out here when the Protoss army's coming, they will step on the creep and say, oh, I don't want to attack on creep, and it will slow them down. They'll kill the creep tumors with an observer's help. They might actually have to make an observer for the first time, but creep spread is super important. Meanwhile, 12s is going for a 3rd hatch, and an infestation pit, and a Nidus network, and a Nidus network, and a Hydralisk den. All right, all the tech, all the time from 12s right now, but still it's 2 base to 2 base. The good thing for 12s is that it's largely going to be a gateway army out of CodeMinion. He is getting charged for his Zealots, which is a beautiful choice. An Immortal in production here too from CodeMinion. I do like Immortals, especially if your opponent has a lot of roaches, which is what 12s is going for right now. Oh, Observer scouts this whole darn thing. Sees the whole thing. Sees the roaches. All right, that's, you want to keep making Immortals if you see this many roaches. Let me start CodeMinion. All right, 3rd base going pop. Whee! Throwing up goop into the air like it's a celebration. It is 42 to 37 harvesters. 12s is up quite nicely. And yeah, Immortal production. Okay, these players, man, they are seeing what's going on and they are responding appropriately. It's just macro. It's really just macro and decision making in the large sense, I think, for these players that is holding them back. Observer tries to get in here, but the Spore Crawlers do chase them away. Do chase it away. It's in Observer mode, which gives it additional vision. And the Nidus just kind of in full view of CodeMinion. All right. The army's all here too, so I don't really know what the benefit is of Nidusing right now. Big old Warping of Adepts. There's the Eruption. There are the Queens. There are the Roaches. They're trying to kill some of these probes. Where's your army? CodeMinion, what? Oh, I think he thought it was in his main, but then thought better of it. Okay, I don't know about standing here and fighting 12s. I think maybe you've killed enough probes and it's time to retreat. Because your Immortals are going to die. Like, there's really no question about this at all. And your Queens, too. This is just too much Immortal, too much Stalker. Get retreating inside. Good. Oh, but left out because of the focus fire on the Nidus Worm. Excellent job, CodeMinion. I don't think that was worth it, man. Resources lost could be 3,000 for 12s compared to 22. We'll call it 2,300 for CodeMinion. So the cost efficiency for the Protoss has been pretty good. Has been pretty wonderful so far. 12s has been droning up too, which I have to commend him for. 57 to 28 harvesters. CodeMinion should have taken a 3rd a couple of minutes ago, but apparently is a little bit indecisive about the timings on this. That's what build orders can help you do too, is tell you timings on stuff. Get your 3rd base now. Get your 4th base now. Get an army now. Move across the map now. Just copy them. Copy them to learn the basics of StarCraft, the timings of StarCraft, and then you will have a toolbox that you can pull from And based on what you see your opponent doing, you can say, oh, I need my hammer for this situation. Or, oh, yes, I need my Phillips screwdriver for this situation. And it will just, it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to know what that is. Swarm Host. One darn Swarm Host out of 12s with 8 Hydralisks too. Zerglings kind of hanging out. Kind of sort of hanging out here. Warping of Zealots. Again, they've got the charge right here. It is such a good upgrade. It allows them to intercept nearby enemies moving quickly, dealing 8 damage to the charged target. Also increases the movement speed of Zealots just when they're walking. So, I mean, speed is everything in StarCraft. I believe I've said that more than once over the last week. And if you're faster, you're better. Zerglings without speed, horrible. Zerglings with speed, great. Zealots without speed, okay. Zealots with speed, great. That's what it is. Double Colossus pumping here for CodeMinion, which I like quite a bit. Oh, single Swarm Host has got to be a misclick, right? He was intending to make a Hydralisk and just press the wrong button instead, the wrong hotkey. I think that's probably what it is. 4th base coming in here for 12s. Already long distance mining from it. It's not even like 10% complete yet. Which seems a little bit odd to me, but hey. But hey. Yep, Colossus. Extended Thermal Lance on the way. Tell me you're doing that. Nope. Alright, if you're going to make any number of Colossus, get Extended Thermal Lance, increasing the range of the Colossus weapon by 2. Observer here using Overseer mode. What is it called? Oversight. And actually did not see the cannon being built underneath it at all. As its pieces fall into the water, float up to the top, and then disintegrate. Yeah, if 12s is going to stick with this ground army of Hydra Ling, these Colossus are going to wreck him. They will finish him, is what they're going to do. Oh, there are... Okay, maybe these were intentional Swarm Hosts. All 2 of them. 3 of them. 3 of them, Falcon. 4 of them, I'll have you know. Okay, so 4 is pretty good. So yeah, this is a good map for this. You set him up here. You launch the Locust into the main. You do stuff. It's really hard to respond to as Protoss because you have to go all the way around. You kind of leave your front door open if you want to stop it. It's annoying. Well, 3rd base was attempted by CodeMinion, but Zerglings shut that down pretty quickly. CodeMinion brings his entire army here. And those Lings are very, very quick to die. +1 attack is done for CodeMinion, working on +1 armor. Upgrade's got to be a little bit better than that, you guys. +2, +1 done for the Hydras. Dang. And the Zerglings are at +2, +1 too. Been working them upgrades the whole time. That chitinous plating, did he make an Ultralisk Cavern and a Spire? What is happening? 12s is getting all of the tech. All of it. Every single one. Ultralisks, Mutalisks, Swarm Host Lings, Banelings, Hydras. Probably make some Lurkers here eventually. This is the most just diverse group of units I've ever seen from a Zerg at this level of StarCraft. Zerglings just going to their deaths here. We've seen a lot of Zerglings unnecessarily sacrificed today. Hey, look, another group. And the 3rd base going down at the 13-minute mark for CodeMinion. I kind of feel like the Zerg player has the upper hand, except he keeps suiciding units in. Oh, Locust coming down, though. Interesting place to shoot them from. Way down here? Yeah, way down there. So the Locusts are a little bit expired by the time they get going, but they're free. Look at this. CodeMinion's trying to find them. He's like, where are their Swarm Hosts? Aha! Didn't think about this little nook and cranny, did you? Says 12s. He's very proud of this place. I'd be proud of it too, honestly. Yeah, he's like, are you shooting from over here? Oh, this army is so dead. By 12s, though. Holy cannoli. Yeah. Ling Hydra against double Colossus. With extended thermal lance. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, another Swarm Host trying to join the party and dies. These Zerglings, man. Roaches. Handful of Hydralisks. 12s needs to attack with his whole army. I don't know why he's piecemealing this. Dude, where are you going, Swarm Hosts? Why? Why are you... I don't know, but Zerglings might shut down this 3rd base of CodeMinions, which is good. What are they... Where are you going? I don't know. Zerglings running into the natural base. Meanwhile, CodeMinion just says, whatever, I'm going. It's time to go. Time to A-move. And he is. He's down 40 workers, but his army is huge and scary. It is pretty huge and scary. Ultra's out for 12s, but look at this. This Ultra's going to get stuck pathing, pinned against a wall, and absolutely murdered. Ultra's coming from the backside, trying to do this too, but there are Immortals in this group, and the Ultras die instantly. Some of them on fire. Death Ball, says 12s. Good game, says 12s. Is that it? Is that going to be all she wrote? Good game, says CodeMinion. Can he get rid of this army? Nope. Oh no, 12s with the BM. Oh, come on, 12s. Alright, pro tip for 12s. Don't make all of the tech structures. Don't do it at the first 15 minutes. You can't have enough of anything to stop this. Actually, let's see the hotkeys for this guy. Can we see those? No, we can't here. We can't here. Zergling's trying to get made. Got some Ling Muta. Maybe go for a base race? I mean, sitting here is not doing anything for you, and you can't immediately confront this army. The Colossus are too dang good. 26 kills on that Colossus, and 29 kills on the other one. So, Ultras, Lings, Mutas, you're faster than that army. Go up and wreck stuff. You can go up and kill CodeMinion. He doesn't have an expansion. This army that he has is basically the army that he's going to have. Just, you cannot engage here. You can't do it. I know they said GG, but I don't think it's over yet. 12s has a lot of bases. He still has 53 workers, too. Is he waiting for him to come out? All right, here we go. Ultra's in the front, but once again, not attacking with his whole army at the same time. Zergling's trying to flank. Oh, Zergling's getting us around on the Colossus. Are you kidding right now? Mutas trying to get rid of these Stalkers. If they can get rid of all of these Stalkers, the anti-air will be nothing. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding right now? The Mutas, there's no anti-air. CodeMinion's making Immortals right now. What is happening? Zealot's just wandering down by 12's fourth base, no big deal. These Mutas and these Zerglings and what? No, there's no way, CodeMinion. You can't lose this game. You can't do it. Oh, if he had Burrow on the Swarm Host, it'd be lots better, is what it would be. He's trying to keep the Swarm Hosts alive. These Mutas just have free reign on this army right now. Oh, one Swarm Host down. Another Swarm Host could toss a Locust up. Could do it. It's only Immortals remaining for CodeMinion. CodeMinion, he's got Stalkers. He's got Stalkers back home. Oh, can he do it? Can he bring the Stalkers up? The Immortals just absolutely wrecking bases. The Hydras from the backside, though, doing all right. 2 Immortals die there. Broodling's chasing after. The Broodlings get some free shots off, too. A little bit. Some free shots off. Hydra's really kind of engaged. Interested in engaging there. They do take down an Immortal. Anything you can kill right now is going to be good news for you. Triple expanding? No! Just making 3 macro hatches is 12s. That's hilarious. Spawning pool down. 12s has 1,900 minerals and 500 gas. Another Immortal dead. This Immortal with 3 kills is dead by Mutas too. Dude, you gotta keep going. Gotta keep going. The Stalkers are here. Those Stalkers are here for CodeMinion. Broodlings fighting against the Zealots. Did they kill us? They killed a Zealot. That's stupid. They shouldn't kill a Zealot. Oh, these drones are long distance mining in the wrong place at the wrong time. 2 Ultras in production. What? More Broodling deaths. Another Immortal down. Don't engage here without the Ultras. Don't engage here without the Ultras. 12s? Oh, trying to focus down. 1 down. 1 Stalker down. Another Stalker down. But the Mutas are falling too. Probably at a quicker rate. And the Ultras pop out. Oh, man. You should have waited for the Ultras. You should have waited for the Ultras. Do you have another spawning pool? Because you have a lot of minerals in the bank right now. No. He's making another spawning pool. What does CodeMinion have? CodeMinion has an Immortal and 4 Stalkers. This game! What is happening? Is 12 going to pull this out? Oh, the reaction times. The reaction times are struggling here. Oh, I don't know. With good micro, and with that Immortal getting shots off too, and with the cannon support, kind of like it. Kind of like it from CodeMinion. Alright, so the Stalkers are dying, but the Ultra are dying too. He's trying to get up here in this probe line. Finish him off. Might get a couple. The micro is too hard. Blarp. Imagine having to work with a giant Ultralisk corpse in your workplace. It wouldn't be good. Would be bad. Dude, how much larva do you have? 3 more larva? 16 Lings on the way, and they do have the +2 attack. Ooh, this is going to be close. This is going to be so close. All right, Zerglings, group up in big groups. No, this is how you lost in the first place. Get everybody in there. Get everybody in there. Get everybody in there. All right, so Stalkers are real bad against Lings. Really, really, really bad against Lings. Immortals are also not bad. Or not good. 12 more Lings in production. In addition to the ones that are already out. I think 12s has this. Check this action out. Oh, Immortal gets trapped immediately. Nice micro. Nice micro. What an intense game here. 12s. 12's going to win this with his little +2 attack Lings here. It's 10 to 38 Harvesters. Zealots with +1/+1 on the ground for CodeMinion. Zerglings say, there's not a third base for CodeMinion. What is happening? Expanding is 12s. This is his home now. Got some creep spread. But he's lost a lot of hatches. The Zerglings. Oh, you don't want to engage. Is he just trying to kill probes? He's kind of trying to kill probes, but I don't think his micro is good enough to just select the probes. So the Zealots eat those guys up. This might be one of the best Into the Void games I've ever cast. This is amazing. He's taking a gold base. Is 12s here? CodeMinion has got to expand. He cannot sit here on what he's got and think he's going to win this thing. Once again, Spire, I don't... CodeMinion, you're weird. Did he remake his Ultralisk Cavern? How did he make Ultras that one time? I know I'm blind. I don't think I'm that blind. It must have been inside the main base, and it must have died from not being on the creep a couple minutes ago. Because it's on the list of dead buildings? It is. 2 of them, actually. 2 Ultralisk Caverns have died in this game. That's fairly new. All right, here we go. Zealot attack with sentries, but there are Hydras. There are Queens here. I don't know where to put my money on this, you guys. I really don't. Hydras with +2, +3. Pretty great, but the charge is also amazing. Queens, help! Queens, help! Zerglings, do something! There's no way a Zealot counterattack, a Zealot charge lot attack is going to do this thing. The transfuses on each other, kind of making it happen, sort of. 3 Zealots remaining. Sentry trying to kill an Overseer for some reason. 3 Zealots, 50 Zerglings for 12s. He needed those so bad. So bad. Here we go. The Link Flood. Sorry, Queen. You're on your own for now. Oh, and CodeMinion's out. 12s is victorious. And he immediately leaves the game. Link Flood's enough. What a game. What a game. Oh, I just gotta take a bit of a break here. That was fun. That was exceptionally fun. All right. The back and forth there, the back and forth shifting there was just insane. It seemed like CodeMinion had it, and then a couple mutas turned the tide, and then CodeMinion has it again, and then a couple ultras turned the tide, and then I mean, CodeMinion never took a third. That was a problem. That was a big problem for him. But look at 12s. Ling, Hydra, Mutalisk, Swarmhost, Ultralisk, Queen. That was his strategy today. Who knew? The things you can do in the lower leagues, man. Resources lost ended up being 17,000 for CodeMinion and a full 32,000 for 12s. He lost a lot of stuff, but he macroed harder too. His worker count was substantially higher than minions for most of the game, and that helps. If you have a big bank and you can stay alive, there's things you can do. Oh, all right. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another edition of Into the Void. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.
Broken and ashamed by what has taken your heart and broken your soul. You cannot go back until you're made whole. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, there's a light upon you, and you follow it on, looking for a reason and a way to atone. All around you, the planets and stars, you're lost in a maelstrom of a great new unknown. And you're running into the void. You go searching into the void to find a place you can live, a place you can love. Is it just an illusion? When push comes to shove, and you're running into the void. You go searching into the void. And you're running into the void.